Welcome back to Access. I'm Nathan. I'm here with Dave.
Hello.
Dave, The Division is what we're going to be talking about today.
Yeah.
The Division we've been excited about it for quite a long time.
I've been really excited about it, yeah.
It's obviously had a couple of delays in release. We went to New York last year. We were lucky enough to go to New York. So there's a video on the channel of us looking at places in New York which are going to be in The Division and just kind of going, yeah.
It looks the same.
Yeah, wow, they've really done their photography. But this was the first time we played it.
Yeah, I was so excited to finally get hands-on with it. It's quite a mysterious game, I think. I think, we understand a lot about it, about the mechanics. Obviously, it's like a third-person shooting game. It seems to be squad-based. But there's also a lot that we don't know about it.
Absolutely.
And they revealed a new mode or a new part of the game at E3 this year.
I think it's similar to Destiny. I think there are going to be some similarities because it's a shooter which also has persistent kind of character growth and loot elements.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be difficult to really understand what's going on in the Division until you play the Division for a long time. And it's nice actually having played Destiny and kind of going into it and just going, this is why it's difficult for them to talk about this and that without really explaining everything. It works all together. So from what I understood from what they were saying, this new area they were showing off is an area where you are not safe from other players, where you can engage other players but in an unfriendly way with bullets.
Yeah.
But there's also NPC characters there, but it's almost like a dungeon, right? There's better loot drops.
That's right.
It's like higher value everything, but it's kind of a tougher level all around.
I think it's sort of like what do you call it? It's like it was the epicenter of the outbreak of the disaster that's happened at New York.
Ground zero.
It's exactly, and but as you say, it's got better loot there, and I guess the sort of game of chess that there is about it is that you can have multiple teams of humans, real players, and they can work together, but
obviously,
as people often do, they can also stab each other in the back, and it's that kind of balancing act of
the risk and reward.
Trust.
So basically, we went to a particular point in the map at the end of our gameplay session, and you call for an extraction, and then you're waiting there for a certain amount of time. Other humans, obviously, they have planned this gameplay demo so that 3 teams converged, and then you're all kind of sitting there, just kind of looking at each other. You're waiting for the helicopter as well. Okay. Just when we started shooting at everybody. But it was a testament to both how little I understood the game and also how much I like shooting people. There wasn't a question in my mind. It wasn't I got none of that drama. It wasn't wow, this is really tense, guys. It was just I saw it, just immediately started firing him.
Yeah.
The guy that we were playing with, Dave and I were on a team with one man from Ubisoft. I'm pretty sure he was really annoyed with this.
Yeah.
I mean, he was very polite though. He was just kind of trying to tell us how to, basically the instructions for respawning was the thing that he had to tell us more than anything else. We should talk as well about, so basically, some people came away from it thinking, wow, this is more complicated than I thought. I'm not quite sure what this game is now. I was actually more excited because it has that depth to it.
Yeah.
And because I think, I am prepped. Destiny means that I know that I will enjoy kind of a longer term shooter RPG experience. I want that. And this, the setting of Manhattan is very exciting to me. So I'm sort of in, this only confirms it. But the other thing we should talk about is just the hands-on of the shooting, because that is very different to anything that, it's kind of got a bit of kind of Clancy heritage to it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it doesn't have any of the, when we were talking about kind of RPG combat, it doesn't have anything like the immediacy of a Destiny.
Yeah, so there's the cover system, which we got to experience. I really like the being in cover and going to another point of cover, which isn't a new thing, but it just works really well.
There's a solidness, and you're pretty heavy. You feel like you're kind of thundering into stuff, which is good.
I tell you what I did like about that was that you're in cover, you look at another bit of cover, you hold down a button to go there, and if you hold it down the whole way, then you'll get into cover there. But you can let go at any point, and it cancels. Yeah. You'll just be free running again, which I really like, because
you're not sticky.
I don't like that when you get stuck on rails into I'm going over here.
I hate
now I'm here.
Pulling away and getting accidentally back into cover. That's my worst. The thing that kind of struck me about it was it's not particularly punishing in terms of as soon as you're seen you get killed. There is a bullet sponge effect going on, because I think they need a way. I don't know if it'll be, obviously it's a long way from finished now yet, but they obviously need a way to make different gear, different levels, different stats upgrading. Like there's a real RPG feel to you have to kill someone a lot, and that means that there can be like more difference between high level and low level ranks, and whatever gear you've got on makes a big difference. So I didn't really mind that. I wasn't expecting to put people down with a quick burst of fire from my machine gun, but it means that cover and just kind of the tactics of arranging crossfires with your teammates and stuff is really important, because one-on-one you can react, run away, move, but as soon as you're in the sights, because you're not particularly quick, as soon as you're in the sights of two people, it's game over.
And that's what stood out for me, definitely was the team play, the squad tactics. Right at the start of the demo we played, we came across like just an AI group of people, and it just felt really natural to use tactics to take them down. So I had a shotgun, so obviously he was the shorter range kind of player, and I snuck round to the side, whilst you and the guy from Ubisoft sort of distracted them and started the firefight, and I just went in and cleared them out. And that was just simple. We didn't have to talk about it too much. It just felt natural, and it was the things that they've shown all along in the gameplay that they've showed off is team play, and sometimes it can feel a little bit contrived, like it's not actually going to happen like that, but we just did that really, really naturally, and I really enjoyed that aspect. I hope that that's prevalent throughout the game. I
was a medic, and I guess it was partly down to the innate class system of it, but also you are right. It just felt like, and the layout of the environment built for the encounter, just it was screaming out to me. It's like, why don't one of you guys strafe around the side? We can flank these guys.
A flanking maneuver.
Yeah, let's do it. So I still think there's lots more to be seen about the Division and how it all comes together, and I'm excited about it. And that's our first hands-on, and it's a meaty tactical RPG, in a really interesting setting. So I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Definitely.
Well, I hope you enjoyed. This is our last hands-on impression from E3. That is E3 2015 finally wrapped up. So thank you for joining us. Do subscribe to the channel. We've got tons more stuff coming up over the summer and leading up to Christmas. It's basically nearly Christmas, Dave.
I know, I can't wait.